Hi guys, so I'm just going to be doing a regular makeup tutorial. This is my face and I'm showing you how I contour my face with a darker shade of the liquid foundation. And I've already done my regular foundation. This is just a contouring and bronzer type of tutorial. So the color that I was taking was the Satin. And I'm just putting it on the lower part of my cheekbones, across my forehead, the temple area. And then along my nose, just right at the edge where it bends, and up to my eyebrow and also the tip. And then I'm taking some more and putting it along my jawline, just a little bit above, so that I can drown out my imperfections. I look pretty crazy. And I'm just taking my blending bud and blending that all out. And what I do is start from the temple kind of hairline and blend down. So you want it to be the darkest towards your hairline. And then I'm blending underneath my jawline and blending down. Just do the same thing on the other side. And there I was cleaning up the line a little bit. Got a little close to my mouth. I'm taking a little bit underneath my chin to make that line a little bit sharper. And here I'm cleaning up the line again. And then now I'm going to take the other side of my blending bud and shape that into the contour of my nose, the very tip, and then the other side all the way up to my eyebrow, so that there's a seamless line from my eyebrow to the tip of my nose. Then I'm going to take the bigger side of the blending bud and blend away at my forehead. And what I'm doing is dabbing and circular motion so that the foundation will be smooth and it will transition perfectly with my other foundation that I had already put on. And I am the lightest foundation shade, but I have run out of my usual mineral foundation, so I had to improvise with e.l.f. So now what I'm doing is just taking a normal flat top brush and blending this out. Since the foundation finishes in a powder, you can work with it a lot more than what you could with the regular liquid foundation like my e.l.f. foundation. And always blend up into your hairline so that it's no color difference with your scalp and your face. And always blend down to your neck and no harsh lines. So now I'm taking my cream blush little brush and actually use it for concealer. And so I'm just putting a little bit of concealer on the brush. And what I'm going to do is take it and dab it underneath my eyes into a triangle like. And then I'm going to put some from the tip of my nose all the way up to my forehead, where it meets my forehead. Then, of course, cover up some blemishes and highlight the chin area. Then I highlight always above my eyebrow and below my eyebrow and cover up some blemishes as well up there. So now I'm going to work it all down and blend that out so there's no harsh lines. And you want to make sure that you use a wet blending bud and blend all the way up to your lash line. And I usually blend down to the very tip edge of my nose. And then on the tip of my nose, I blend down. And usually I push up with the highlight above my eyebrow. And then usually I use the softest finger touch that I have and blend in where there may be blemishes. And I drug some more down underneath my nose. And here I'm making sure there's no lines. So here I'm taking some of the setting powder and I am setting underneath my eye and taking tons of that powder and doing what's called baking. So you take a lot of the setting translucent powder and what you're doing is letting that powder sit on your highlight and underneath your eyes so that you don't have any creases throughout the day. And trust me, this works all day long. We all know the creases that I'm talking about. So I'm going to look a little crazy while I'm baking right now. So here I'm taking one of the regular blusher brushes and I also took some of the I don't have any more of the Younique regular powder, so I'm improvising with my elf powder here as well, just a regular pressed powder. And I took that underneath my eye and I wiped away my bake. And I also used this powder to make sure that the lines on my contour on my face aren't as harsh as they looked before. And also blending this powder down through my neck as well. I'm the kind of person that cannot live without powder on my face. I can't go with just foundation. I feel like throughout the day it'll wear off, especially because I'd be using you know, if I use the regular Younique foundation, then I should be okay. Usually I set my most oily spots like my T-zone, like I'm doing now, with some powder. But if I'm using some other liquid foundation that doesn't set into a matte finish, I have to finish that with some powder. I just cannot go all day without any powder. I get way too oily. And now I'm done. Yay. Thanks guys for watching. And that's my contour video.